Hey there, my beautiful souls. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be doing some serious cooking and some serious loving on our bodies with some high-protein vegan meal prep. That's right, we're going to nourish ourselves from the inside out. Now, you know I'm all about that plant-based life, and let me tell you, getting enough protein is so important, y'all. It keeps you full and satisfied, helps build strong muscles, and gives you that energy to power through your day. And the best part, we're going to get all that goodness from plants. We're going to make 5 delicious and easy high-protein vegan recipes that you can meal prep ahead of time, so you always have a healthy and satisfying meal ready to go. Are you ready to get started? Let's do it. All right, beautiful people, let's start with this chickpea salad. This recipe is not only super easy to make, but it's also incredibly delicious and nutritious. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a kitchen newbie, you'll find this dish a breeze to prepare. It's so simple, but oh, so delicious. Perfect for a quick lunch, a light dinner, or even a snack. Trust me, once you try it, you'll be hooked. First, grab yourself a can of chickpeas, drain them, and give them a good rinse. This step is crucial because we want to get rid of that canning liquid, which can be quite salty and not very pleasant in our salad. Now, we don't want any of that canned water in our salad, honey. Make sure those chickpeas are nice and dry before we move on to the next step. Next, grab a bowl and add those chickpeas. This is going to be the base of our salad, providing a hearty and protein-packed foundation. Now, let's add some flavor. This is where we get to be creative and add our personal touch to the salad. Dice up some red onion, about a quarter cup, and toss it in. The red onion adds a nice crunch and a bit of sharpness that balances out the creaminess of the chickpeas. And for some freshness, we're going to chop up some celery, about half a cup. Celery gives the salad a refreshing crunch and a subtle flavor that complements the other ingredients perfectly. Now, for the good stuff. This is where the magic happens. Add in a quarter cup of vegan mayo. You can use your favorite kind, and a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. The mayo adds creaminess, while the Dijon mustard gives a tangy kick that elevates the flavors. The Dijon really adds a nice little kick. Don't forget the herbs. Fresh herbs can make a world of difference in any dish. Fresh dill is where it's at, y'all. It adds a unique flavor that's both fresh and slightly tangy. Chop up about a tablespoon and add it to the mix. Dill pairs wonderfully with chickpeas and adds a burst of freshness to the salad. And of course, we need some salt and pepper to taste. Seasoning is key to bringing out all the flavors in our salad. Now gently mix everything together and taste it. This is your chance to adjust the seasoning to your liking. If you want a little more flavor, add a pinch more salt, pepper, or even a squeeze of lemon juice. The lemon juice adds a bright, zesty note that can really enhance the overall taste. This chickpea salad is so versatile you can eat it on bread, crackers, or even just by itself. It's perfect for sandwiches, wraps, or as a dip. It's the perfect protein-packed lunch or snack. Not only is it delicious, but it's also packed with nutrients that will keep you energized throughout the day. Enjoy your chickpea salad and happy cooking. Let's move on to this amazing tofu stir-fry. This dish is not only delicious, but also incredibly nutritious and versatile. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a beginner in the kitchen, this recipe is sure to impress. It's packed with veggies and flavor. The vibrant colors and the mix of textures make it a feast for both the eyes and the palate. Plus, it's a great way to incorporate more plant-based meals into your diet. First, press your tofu to get rid of any excess water. This step is crucial because it helps the tofu absorb more flavors and achieve a better texture when cooked. You can use a tofu press or just wrap it in paper towels and place something heavy on top. Let it sit for at least 15 to 20 minutes. This will ensure that your tofu is firm and ready to soak up all the delicious flavors of the stir-fry. While the tofu is pressing, chop up your veggies. This is a great opportunity to use up any vegetables you have in your fridge. The more variety, the better. We're going to use broccoli, florets, sliced carrots, and bell peppers. These vegetables not only add color, but also provide a range of nutrients and flavors. You can use whatever veggies you like, though feel free to get creative and add your favorites, such as snap peas, mushrooms, or zucchini. The key is to have a good mix of textures and flavors. Now, heat up some oil in a large skillet or wok over medium-high heat. Make sure the oil is hot before adding the tofu, as this will help it cook evenly and become nice and crispy. Once it's hot, add your pressed tofu and cook until it's golden brown and crispy. This should take about 7 minutes. Stir occasionally to ensure all sides are evenly cooked. Push the tofu to the side of the pan and add your veggies. Stir fry until they're tender crisp. This usually takes about 5 minutes. Now, for the sauce, in a small bowl, whisk together soy sauce, which adds a savory depth of flavor, rice vinegar for a tangy kick, maple syrup for a touch of sweetness, and cornstarch to help thicken the sauce. This combination creates a perfect balance of flavors that will coat the tofu and veggies beautifully. Pour it over the tofu and veggies and stir until everything is coated and the sauce has thickened. This should only take a couple of minutes. The sauce will bring all the ingredients together, making each bite deliciously flavorful. Serve this delicious stir-fry over brown rice or quinoa for a complete and satisfying meal. The grains will soak up the sauce, adding even more flavor to each bite. Enjoy your homemade tofu stir-fry sensation. This lentil soup is like a warm hug on a cold day. Imagine coming home after a long day, the chill of the evening air still clinging to your coat and being greeted by the inviting aroma of this hearty soup. It's the kind of meal that warms you from the inside out, filling your home with a sense of comfort and love. It's so comforting and satisfying. Perfect for sharing with family and friends, it brings everyone together around the table. The rich, earthy flavors of the lentils combined with the fresh vegetables create a symphony of taste that is both nourishing and delicious. First, heat up some olive oil in a large pot over medium heat. The olive oil adds a subtle richness to the base of the soup, creating a perfect foundation for the flavors to build upon. Add chopped onion, carrots and celery and cook until softened. These vegetables form the classic mirepoix, a trio that is essential in many soups and stews. They add depth and sweetness to the soup as they soften and release their flavors. Then add in minced garlic and cook for another minute until fragrant. Garlic brings a wonderful aroma and a hint of sharpness that complements the other ingredients perfectly. Now add in your lentils, vegetable broth, diced tomatoes, bay leaves, dried thyme, and a pinch of red pepper flakes for a little kick. The lentils are the star of the show, providing protein and a hearty texture. The vegetable broth and tomatoes add a rich, savory base, while the bay leaves and thyme infuse the soup with aromatic herbs. The red pepper flakes give just a touch of heat to balance the flavors. Bring the soup to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer for about 30 minutes, or until the lentils are tender. This slow simmering allows all the flavors to meld together beautifully, creating a harmonious and deeply satisfying soup. Once the lentils are cooked, season with salt and pepper to taste. Adjusting the seasoning at the end ensures that the flavors are just right, enhancing the natural taste of the ingredients. You can also add a squeeze of lemon juice for some brightness. The acidity of the lemon juice cuts through the richness of the soup, adding a refreshing zing that lifts all the flavors. This lentil soup is even better the next day, so make a big batch and enjoy it all week long. The flavors continue to develop as it sits, making it an ideal meal prep option. Store it in the fridge and you'll have a delicious, nutritious meal ready to go whenever you need it. This quinoa and black bean bowl is a meal prep dream. It's so easy to make and perfect for a quick and healthy lunch or dinner. First, cook your quinoa according to package directions. While it's cooking, prepare your other ingredients. Drain and rinse a can of black beans, chop up some romaine lettuce, red onion, bell pepper and avocado. Now, let's assemble our bowls. Divide the cooked quinoa between your meal prep containers. Top with black beans, lettuce, red onion, bell pepper and avocado. For the dressing, whisk together olive oil, lime juice, cumin, chili powder, salt and pepper. Drizzle it over your bowls or store it separately and add it right before eating. These bowls are so flavorful and satisfying you won't even miss the meat. Let's finish strong with these peanut butter overnight oats. They're the perfect way to start your day. In a jar or container, combine rolled oats, chia seeds, almond milk, peanut butter, maple syrup and vanilla extract. Stir everything together until well combined. Cover and refrigerate overnight or for at least 2 hours. In the morning, top your oats with your favorite toppings. I love adding sliced bananas, berries, a sprinkle of granola, and a drizzle of honey. These overnight oats are so creamy, dreamy, and packed with protein and fiber to keep you full and satisfied all morning long. See? High-protein vegan meal prep doesn't have to be difficult or time-consuming. With a little planning and these delicious recipes, you can nourish your body with the protein it needs to thrive. Remember, eating plant-based is all about listening to your body, honoring your cravings, and finding joy in the food you eat. So go ahead and give these recipes a try, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for spending this time with me in the kitchen, my loves. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming recipes. Until next time, stay beautiful, stay kind, and keep on cooking.